Welcome back, everyone. You're due now today. You are judging or evaluating if you think it's the government's job to fix the economy. When something is wrong, should the government be the one to solve it? Is it their job to solve the economy? And I could add whatever opinion you want or whatever reasons you thought. This is the major difference, one of the major differences between Democrats and Republicans. Democrats see it's the government's job to fix the economy. Republicans see the government as stepping in and getting in the way. So, depending on your answer, you might see you agree more with Democrats or Republicans. A big part of this unit is how the government involves itself in the economy, for good or bad. There are three basic ways we're going to look at that the government impacts the economy. The first is called economic regulation. That's what we're going to focus on today. The rest of this week, we're going to talk about something called fiscal policy. And then next week, we're going to talk about monetary policy. So, we don't really have a free economy. We talked about the difference between a free and command economy. We're not completely free. Can't do whatever we want. It's a mix of free business individuals. We have that sort of lots of freedom to make our own economic choice. But then the government does have a lot of rules that we have to follow, and government has a lot of control over the way our economy works. So we're more of a mixed economy, but definitely more towards the free side of that. Like I said, our goal today is to talk about government regulations. These are rules that are put in place to keep the economy strong, long term, and to protect the people. So these are rules that take away some of our economic freedom, but they're for the benefit of the people and it's supposed to keep our economy strong. We'll look at several examples today to understand what this is. So anytime the government makes a new regulation, it's going to hurt the economy, short term. Right? Anytime you start making new laws about how stuff is made or what people can do, that's probably going to decrease supply. That's going to hurt companies' ability to make a product. It's going to raise prices, which hurt customers. It's going to limit choice. It's going to hurt our economy. But hopefully, whatever benefit comes out of that law will outweigh the cost. It'll be beneficial to the people in the long run or the economy in the long run. Right? We're making a choice, just like our Unit 1. We have the cost versus benefit. It hurts our economy a little bit. Does it benefit us in the long term? And this isn't like an all or nothing issue. It's not about like being a completely government control or absolutely no government control. The solution is somewhere in the middle. What we're really kind of asking ourselves today is, should the government take one more step towards control or one more step towards freedom when it comes to regulating the economy? When do you think the government should stop? So we got an example of food service. Should restaurants be completely free of government rules? No government laws or regulation telling it what it can and can't do. Or, another extreme, should the government own and operate all restaurants? I don't think anybody would say yes to either of these questions. We don't want the government in control of every decision we make within a restaurant, but at the same time, we don't want restaurants to have complete freedom. We're somewhere in between, but where? When does the cost outweigh the benefit? All right, so I think we have this rule that says, raw meat needs to be refrigerated. And I think we all agree that that's a pretty good rule, that we don't want our meat going bad before it gets served to us at a restaurant. So there's a rule that says meat has to be in the refrigerator. But would it be a little extreme to say the meat can never be out of the refrigerator? Right? There's going to be this little time from like the refrigerated truck to the refrigerator in the store. I mean, how do you get the meat in there, right? We can't have an extreme law where it can never touch or it can never be out of the refrigerator. But at the same time, like, we need laws so that's in there most of the time. So we need some sort of like in between. It doesn't have to be an extreme. Today we're going to be doing questions on the Pear Deck, and every question is going to have the same major questions, every scenario. What is the economic cost? What is the benefit? And would you vote in favor of it? So I'll offer different scenarios. You answer those three questions.